Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Mike Fiers gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-handed hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him. And those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone. Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Curveball that time, not even close.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Here's Mookie Betts. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right out.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. A right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey gets the ball here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared, lineups are afraid of him, and regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today.
Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul. Here's another 2-2. Popped high in the air. Pedroia is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's George Springer, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. One and 2.
He blew that fastball right by him. Probably because he set him up with the off-speed stuff before.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. Orsello gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Jake Lamb standing in now. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Hey, doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Now batting, Hanley Ramirez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, he's known for hitting the ball out of the ballpark, but that just shows you how strong he is. He gets jammed. He's able to fight it off and flip it over the infield. That's a strong dude.
Here's Chris Johnson now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 10 home runs. He'll check in with an average still south of 230 and 32 driven in. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here.
0-2 the count.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready on 0-2. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, Evan Gattis, and this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher position, Giovanni Soto. This guy calls a great game, and everybody loves throwing to him when they got a chance to have him behind the plate. Calls a great game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches was they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Aoki going back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
Lined into right field for a leadoff single.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard toward the right side, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He'll get it into second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5. Now 1-0 Boston. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well-executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Batting ninth.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. 2-3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0.
Leading off for Boston.
Ready for another chance. Jake Lamb. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. And this one's in the dirt. One run, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, he's not picking him up at all. 2 swings and misses right now. You're not feeling confident at all if you're in the batter's box.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 run, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And another foul ball. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Johnson. He singled his last time up. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Johnson awaits the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Nori Aoki back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First offering on its way. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, George Springer.
Coming to the plate now, George Springer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Giovanni Soto. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Giovanni Soto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Well, he had really struggled in this cold streak he's been in right here. So that's a welcome single. He watched his average plummet below 230.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He homered back in the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Altuve for one. On to first, a double play.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Evan Gattis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Astros have pulled back even now at 1 run apiece.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Here's Carlos Beltran.
The batter, number 15.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And Beltran swings through a fastball here as he falls behind 0-2. Now here it comes. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Swing and a line drive to center field. And Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended. Right arm tucked up against his body. Barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Brett Anderson is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Brett Anderson.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he lays off there 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Lamb will get under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Yulieski Gurriel comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This one's down to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. This is popped up. Under it is Bogaerts, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
Digging in once again, Nori Aoki. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Dribbled to the right side. But that one rolls foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bogaerts onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Astros lead it 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that's a cutter cutting away from him. He hit that just like it was an old slider or a curveball. Just stayed on it and drove it to the opposite
right
field.
Fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Jake Lamb standing in now. On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. Ready for another chance. Hanley Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
A curveball that catches the inside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Another 0-2 home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reddick giving chase. 2 down. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away 17, now.
Chris Johnson.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Johnson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Very weakly on the ground. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave them loaded. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
Evan Gattis will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. In his career against this pitcher, 1 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Benintendi. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 15.
Striding in once again, Carlos Beltran. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And this is swung on and missed by Soto as he falls behind now, down 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-1. Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Bregman is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see that these guys currently sit 5th best in the American League in that category. Now the Astros have somebody up. A right-hander has started to warm up out there. Dustin put 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to play to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading off for the Astros,
Tyler Thornburg will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
For Boston, number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Yulieski Gurriel is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 0-2 delivery. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off for the Red
He'll
Sox.
start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Xander Bogaerts.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next
Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Here's Mookie Betts. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner toward right center. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Gaddis gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Astros lead this one 3-1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He starts off the inning against a guy.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one's down to third. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, he got ahead early 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
First pitch on its way. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to second base on the steal. I thought he might go to third base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
Here's George Springer. Fouled off into the seats behind first. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg. And he's gone 3 for 4. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Carlos Beltran, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
Tried to backdoor him and lock.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros leave them loaded, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
53. Ken Giles.
Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game.
Bradley Jr.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aoki is under it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 1 for 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they was talking about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the 9th inning plays out.
Here's Chris Johnson now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving. That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Giovanni Soto swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Mike Fiers notches his 3rd win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Rick Porcello was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Ken Giles hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First